Hello there everyone, my name is Clink and welcome back to the Link's Awakening PC port. So last time we took on the Angler's Tunnel and made our way to the Catfish's Maw, which I didn't really expect to do. But this dungeon is a little bit longer, so it will probably take, I don't know, 13-14 minutes to beat just the dungeon, but that's perfectly fine. So this place is not that confusing, but it can be, I guess. It's a little weird just because you have to do things in a certain order. The whole dungeon revolves around one enemy basically that you have to fight over and over, but you have to defeat them in certain spots in a certain order. So you'll always fight it in a room that looks like this over here on the left, but the number of blocks in the corners will tell you which one that is to do, so that'll be the fourth one we do. So we're gonna have to actually backtrack to this point in the dungeon, and you can see the instrument of the siren on the left there, thanks to the camera, but, or not the left, the right. So we'll go ahead and get this small key. That's the only reason you really have to come all the way over here, but you do have to do this because, well, there's no other small keys you can get. Let me just take out these. I believe these are Helmsars in this game still. They basically act like Helmsars in Link to the Past, so I just always called them that. Not actually sure of their real name though. But there's a lot you have to just deal with in this place, but I do want to go over here and get this. Let me just kill these guys. These guys will be a lot easier to take out once we get the dungeon item. And you can also kill them pretty easily with the jars if I didn't suck so badly, jeez. There we go, there's one of them. I think you can kill them from any angle with the jars. That'll get us the stone beak of the dungeon, so that we aren't missing that. There's no reason to go up there for now, so we'll just keep making our way forward here past these Stalfos. Taking a lot of damage in here, but that's why we have the blue tunic, because I'm bad at the game. Oh, piece of power. If you can't destroy skeletons with your sword, try using a bomb. So yeah, there is your answer. You're gonna need bombs here. Walk inside and we have the first encounter with the Stalfos Master. So he can swing his sword at you. All you really have to do is hit him with yours to knock him down. Once he's on the ground, you use a bomb. And this first time you have to actually hit him with 3 bombs. The times after this, it's only 2, I believe. But, I can't beat you. I'm out of here. So, yeah, there we go. And I've got what was inside this box. Come and get it if you can. The Master Stalfos. So, yeah, we don't get our dungeon item quite yet. We can avoid that staircase for the time being. In fact, I want to say that we aren't going to go there till the very end of the dungeon. We do need to come up this way for just a second, as there's a few enemies that you can take out here if you want to. We're gonna have to go down that water right there later. We're gonna dive into that, and that will take us somewhere new. But that's going to be a little later. And I want to take out this Stalfos, please. What we really need to do for now is go down here. This is going to be the second Master Stalfos room. So, same process as before. Oh, whoops, I don't have bombs out. Am I gonna hit him in time? No. So if he gets back up before the bomb explodes, it won't damage him. But it's not too bad. Although sometimes it just seems like your sword doesn't want to knock him down, which is weird. I guess the shield blocks it. It's easier to tell in the remake on that. And I'm actually getting fairly low on health. I still have the medicine if it comes down to that, but which medicine is something I should probably take a little bit more of. After recording a lot of the previous parts, I don't know if it was because of me recording them or if it just happened to happen, but my throat's been hurting a lot the past few days. But I don't know, I feel fine enough to at least record this. So a lot of the parts up to this point I've been recording pretty quickly, and even though a lot of these won't go up for a little while until after they're being made, but it seems that between the last part recorded and this one, the DMCA takedown finally happened. It happened like well over a day ago at this point, because I recorded most of the other parts pretty much the day I found out about this. And, you know, that kind of sucks, especially for solving some of the bugs that you can encounter, and I had to fix by just reinstalling the game. I do wonder... Ooh, I have sword beams. Good. I do wonder if I still have the zip file. I don't remember if I deleted the zip file after I extracted the game, but that's gonna get us the dungeon map, and once we have the dungeon map, actually, we can go back to the beginning of the dungeon. And yeah, if you play Mambo's Mambo in a dungeon, you actually just go back to the start of it, which is fantastic. Oh wait, I still have the Rock's Feather on, so go ahead and head over this way. Can I get a heart from you? Nope. I'd love to have my sword beams back. I really don't get to have them very often in this version. That's a heart. Stupid Helmazar, please die. Thank you. Okay. So we can go on ahead and get the dungeon item now, because we need to defeat the Master Stalfos one last time to get it. Just kind of, you know, deal with the weight. I think I'm just used to the remake's physics on this one, on that puzzle there, because the weights feel a lot like they fall a lot faster than I'm used to, but that could very well just be me being more used to the remake than the DX version, and the physics are actually the same as the real game, for all I know. But I haven't actually played this far into the DX version in probably like 2 years, so... And I've played the remake more recently. I get this last hit, please. Thank you. Oh, nope. That's not gonna blow up in time. There we go. Okay. So, this is the one item in this game, and one of the few dungeon or Zelda items I can think of, period, that just drops. It's not in a chest or anything. But yeah, there is the hookshot. And I think I'm going to equip this in place of the Pegasus boots, because I'm not going to need them too much in this place. So now that we have the hookshot, obviously, like any other dungeon, we can do the rest of it now. There is no puzzle that will stand in our way. If I pull out the map, you can see there's quite a few rooms I haven't been to yet. The first thing that we can do, though, is... I also want to point out, one, I talked about it earlier, but the Helmazar is a lot easier to take out. But the hookshot in general in this game just does a lot of damage. There's 200 rupees right there. We're definitely going to need that. There's something we can spend a lot of money on, but I think it's 300 rupees. I'm not completely sure about it, though. There we go, take out that Helmazar. So we can go ahead and deal with these bridges now as well. And I think there's a ferry, yep. So go on ahead, use that. Nothing I want to do over here. You can fight those Gomas in there if you want to. You can use either the hookshot or the bow for it. I'm not going to fight them because it's actually completely optional. That will take you over towards the dungeon boss, but there is a second way of getting there that I'm going to use instead. One thing I actually saw online when I was originally looking for how to fix the Pegasus boots thing, and I was just looking for any bugs people were having, was apparently the hookshot in this game, or in this port I should say, does not have you invincible when it's out. So like in A Link to the Past and in Link's Awakening DX, you wouldn't take damage while the hookshot was extending, since you were kind of left in a vulnerable state. Apparently that doesn't happen on this port as of right now, and you know, obviously some of this just might not ever get fixed with it having been DMCA takedown, but also the source code of this is out there, so I'm sure even if the original developer doesn't continue doing things with this, I'm sure plenty of people will. And but yeah, apparently that's just like one thing people notice about the hookshot. It really doesn't matter all too much, like a lot of this stuff really, but just something that people seem to have noticed. So now that we have the hookshot, we can actually go do this part of the dungeon, take out a few bloopers swimming around down here. So you do need the hookshot for this part. This is going to be the Nightmare's Key if I didn't already state that part, and I'm actually going to get a heart from this Goomba since I'm only one away from full health. And of course I had to take damage to a Goomba. Oh, great. But yeah, this is going to be the Nightmare's Key. So there we go. These hookshot things don't detract to my knowledge, and you can see where the boss is going to be over there. I'm actually trying to remember this boss's name. This is the only boss name in the game that I can't remember. Like something eel, I think. Can't remember though. But now that we have the Nightmare's Key, we can go on ahead and get the last few chests in this dungeon, all of which are going to be around this area and involve using the hookshot to get to. So I'll just go on ahead, grab this one. This is going to be a small key, as seen from the compass noise. There's 50 more rupees. We can go on ahead and pull this, grab some hearts, and get another 50 rupees. So we're easily at 300 now, and we've pretty much explored the whole dungeon, except for getting to the boss room. So like I said, you could go on ahead and fight those Gomas, but there's also the second option, if I can get this to move back, of pushing this block and going down this staircase. I'll take that rupee just in case. So if we jump past some of these cheeps, none of them should touch you, hopefully. You'll actually end up all the way over here, which is the last stretch of the dungeon. And I don't think those fire or torches will shoot fire at me anymore, so I think I'm good. You can go on ahead and use the hookshot on these guys if you want to. What does this guy have to say? Dive under where torchlight beams do cross. So if you didn't know to do that, I guess that would tell you. This block right here, it looks like it would stop you, but you can just push it out of your way. And this is the staircase that would be after the Gomas. So if you beat the Gomas, you'll end up here. And you can just hookshot right across, and we are at the boss, which I believe so. You are the outsider, come to wake the windfish. Kihihi, I shall eat you. I believe this boss's name is the slime eel, I want to say. He's gonna poke his head out of these 4 areas. You want to just hookshot the head when it comes out. You'll have to avoid the tail quite a bit, and I did not pull him out far enough. That's the one thing, you gotta be far enough away from him. So like, he'll chomp and I'm gonna miss. And then you just kind of have to keep dodging his tail. But the tail can hit you quite easily. He really does like to stay on the opposite side of you, and I pulled him out. I don't know if I pulled him out too far there or what. Oh, there we go. Nope, I got knocked out of the way. Okay, this should be... What? Excuse me? Really? I think I should have gotten him there. I'm just constantly failing at this. There we go. You can just go ahead and keep hitting him, and he'll die after only a few hits. If you have both the Component Sword and the Red Tunic, this guy will die super fast. But yeah, here we go. This is going to be the Wind Marimba. Okay. I'm holding my breath every time that happens. Shrine. An island secret in the shrine. So yeah, there we go. That is that done. And then before I actually do end this part, I am going to go on ahead and finish off the trade sequence today. Just because, why not, really? It's not that much longer, and there's actually still going to be a lot of stuff I need to do before the next dungeon. So I'm not too worried about it. And it'll only take another minute or so to finish the trade sequence. So let me actually re-equip the Pegasus boots. You'll notice I have these these 4 items equipped quite a lot. That's just because, what do I have right now? I have the hibiscus, right? No, I have the letter already. Okay. So I just find these items to be the most useful when it comes to getting around the world. So we're gonna head back over to the prairie for a second, and we need to go to Mr. Wright up by the Kabonga Swamp. So the fastest way over there is definitely gonna be going down here. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna need a lot more rupees after the 6th dungeon as well. We just need a lot of rupees for the rest of the game. I think I've gotten most of the rupee secrets, although while I'm over here, I might as well get one more. Now that we have the hookshot, we can actually get one in here. And there's going to be 2 heart pieces we could get, but I'm going to get those later. And by later, I mean in the next part. But this chest in the remake is going to be a heart piece, but in this version we can get 50 rupees out of it, which is way more helpful for right now, in our case. And Pegasus boots. So up here is going to be Mr. Wright. Hello. What's this? A letter for me? I'm so happy. And look, the letter came with a photograph. Peach. Gotta love Princess Peach. She's so beautiful. I must give you something for your trouble. Well, looks like all I have is this broom. How'll that be? Sure. So, we're actually gonna need this broom, in either Mabe Village, depending on when you're doing this quest, or in the Animal Village. If you paid attention earlier in the game, you'll remember, or maybe not earlier in the game, but I think you could talk to her at some point. We're gonna be giving this to Miss Elryra to progress the trade sequence, which maybe I won't finish the entire trade sequence in this part. We'll see. She probably isn't going to be in Mabe Village. I think she moves after you finish the Catfish's Maw. As you can see, she's not right outside of Elryra's house. So we can go ahead and head over there. One thing I still haven't actually tested in this port is just some of the different dialogue in some of the more random parts of the game that I just honestly forgot about myself because they're just not, even I can't find them that memorable. Like, Aaron having the bananas. I'm sure that's probably still there though. But here's Miss Elryra right here. Go ahead and just talk to her, and you can just give her the broom. Okay, in return you can have this fishing hook I found when I swept by the riverbank. So there we go. And I think I will actually just go ahead and end this part here. So I'll see you guys next time where we'll actually make our way to the 6th dungeon. Bye-bye.